Can I do a first gear?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Feroz Moto channel. Today, we're heading north, but we have the opportunity to drive one of my dream cars, honestly, a Porsche GT4. All right, guys, we are here at the Tail of Dragon. We're not going to be hitting those roads, but we're going to be enjoying it here with our owner, Angelo, on some fun, twisty back roads. So let's see. And I stalled. So I'm going to be a little more gas.
Yeah, so there isn't that much torque in this car.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is my first manual Porsche. Wow, interesting. Okay, so the shifter feels actually really nice. Not a lot of work to get there. The clutch, though, hella heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. Especially the changing between the Miata and this thing.
Yeah, steering wheel feels nice. Good size. The power, though, it feels very progressive and non-offensive in a way. I mean, it's naturally aspirated, so you have to work for that torque, but the rev match is actually fantastic. Yeah. It's almost like telepathic the way you do it. Been driving a lot of aftermarket ones and they just don't work that well, but Porsche did a great job in setting this up. So we're gonna get used to the spacing, of course, the braking, everything, all the feelings, but this is a complete McPherson strut car. I know a lot of people have their stipulations about that. I'm not gonna pretend to care about what that matters, but we're gonna see how this goes. This is on some MCS Coilovers. We have some pretty aggressive track alignment. We're on an all-season set on the OEM wheels. We have an open header, so we're gonna get some noise and we're gonna see what this car is all about. Let's do it, guys. Oh boy. Okay, so brakes feel really good. Right now he's on a Paget endurance pad, Paget yellow endurance pad, and it does a great job. I know a lot of people always love those Porsche brakes, and I am actually a huge fan. Very nice wooden feel. Holy shit. Excuse my French, guys, but like, oh, this car, the noise and everything is fantastic. And this is my first time in a mid-engine car, funny enough, so I'm getting to experience what it's all about. So the front end definitely feels really light and responsive to all my actions, but you feel all the weight behind you, so you're kind of dragging really all that weight in the back, which gives a lot of adequate grip, of course, but you just kind of get used to that difference in feel. So we drag into here. So I'm no stranger to all seasons, so I know there's some definitely loss of grip here with how stiff he has it set up. The car is slightly floaty, but I definitely want to chain that to the tires more than the car. But very composed and solid. I try my best to stay in the lane. I don't know the proportions that well, but it's a very tight road. I really like how firm these pads are. I was just driving the Z4M before. He also has Porsche brakes, but it's an aftermarket solution on the car. And the amount of travel needed to actually get to the brake pedal, I have to readjust myself here, but everything feels great. When it comes to steering, holy shit, dude. This car is crazy. Now, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I'm just having the time of my life. The noise of this flat six, what's the displacement?
3.8.
3.8. So this is not the updated 718 version. This is what, the
981.
981. Holy smokes, man. What a car. All the burbles, all the sound, I mean, all the inputs here are pretty fantastic. I will say the steering, I'm not getting the most life. It is very direct, but I'm not getting... It's fun. Yeah, it's funny. He also has an NC Miata, so he knows what we're talking about when it comes to steering feel and that engagement, but like, man, this is quite a platform. I do like the weight of the steering. It feels very substantial, and I know with the dedicated summer it probably feels even better, but dude, it's just all these driver inputs just feel so solid. And this exhaust, man, so intoxicating. Now we have this check engine light that's probably due to the catalyst.
Yes, so that's, I have a tune on this too, so that should be gone. I need to get that looked at.
Yeah, I probably have to reflash it, or they probably cleared the code, not actually hit the specific cat code. So I don't know. I had that with my Miata.
Oh, okay.
Could be different, but we're out here just enjoying it. I mean, when it comes to the ergonomics and everything, this interior is absolutely timeless. This is a 2016, right? Yep. 2016, but it feels like it could have rolled off the lot today. I think Porsche's interior design game and everything, I absolutely love this guard red color. We have this carbon fiber interior, the shifter and everything. I mean, it's already 10 years old, and I absolutely adore what this is like. I was recently in a Corvette Z06, the new one, with the wall buttons and everything, and I know, much more modern car, much faster car, but when it comes to getting that driver engagement, I mean, just having the manual is crazy. Just the feeling of the lightness of the car, as much as that car likes to perform and you're chucking around, you can't get away from that weight. So I know this is not the faster car, but I think this, as a driver and everything, it speaks a lot better. And I know for prices that are actually pretty similar, these are starting to actually appreciate even more. I was in the market looking just for fun, because this car has always been in the back of my fleeting mind, but I just feel like it's getting harder and harder to justify at how the prices keep going. But I know you got into this at a good time. Anything you recommend viewers who are still shopping? Like, is it even possible? I don't even know how the Porsche market is for this type of car.
It's the problem is they're not making them anymore. Like, so it's, I can't see it going down that much.
Yep. Yeah. So it's pretty much, I think, just get it, enjoy it, hold on to it. You're gonna get hosed on money, but I think your money's parked pretty safely. I can't imagine these really dropping, and clean ones are probably just gonna go for quite a fortune, but it really matters what matters to you. Porsche just does such a good job with just nailing driver inputs, giving you that experience. This mid-engine, this chassis, this size, the color, the prestige, the allure, the brand, like, it's there for a reason. It proves itself in its value. I mean, some people don't see it or justify it, but you either want it or you don't. There's nothing else like this. So what are your thoughts on that, Angelo?
Yeah, I totally agree. To me, it's the money's well worth it.
Yeah.
It just makes you feel like, I think I have a really good combo now with the NC in this car.
Yes, I agree. I think they both have their place, honestly. Yeah. Like, this is just such a proficient and fun, it's still, you know, in modern terms, a lightweight, fun, tossable car.
Definitely.
Like, with me having my G80 M3, I think it serves a different purpose being a sedan, but I mean, to have that and that, I think this is definitely a forever car for me if I were to get it, stay in the stable, because it's just, there's nothing like this anymore. And they literally stopped making it. The Cayman is, I think, officially dead. They might be bringing it back with a new rendition of the platform, but what can you do? Get it while you can now is what I say, folks. Just like Miatas and other things, like, I think peak has kind of left us, unfortunately. I really do love these buckets. Like, I know
the buckets are nice.
Dude, it's so comfortable. Right. I was like blown away. I know they're padded and everything, but he also has the 5-point here. We have a roll cage in the back, but everything here just works. It just works. I sat in, I feel so comfortable. We did adjust with the seats and size and everything. Thank you so much, sir or madam. We're just gonna keep going here. See if we could keep up our Prenicious NC. That car is amazing. La, 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 la. Man, just letting off throttle with all these burbles. It's so addicting. It's the M3 coming out of me. And the way the power comes on is just so progressive. The throttle tuning is absolutely fantastic. And I don't want to say it's slow. It just feels proper. Like, it's just adequate. All you really need anymore, I feel like, you'd be upsetting the car a bit too much. Oh my goodness, dude. Red line's right around, what, 75?
I think it's like 70, yeah, 75, 76.
The way it revs just so freely, man. Like, it's just special. There's, I have not driven a car like this, man. Probably sounds like thunder coming down, and it's okay, I do a first gear?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Holy moly. Dude, it's like loud in here. Yeah. Dude, he's moving. Works, man. The lightness, I think that's the specialness in a lot of cars that you feel like you just can't really fake the physics as much as you can make the car perform. Like, just how comfortable it is, I would say, and the mental feeling of the inertia of you like moving around, like it all adds up. it's stiff, it takes everything and goes.
Oh yeah.
Overall, I am blown away with this car. I think as a platform, you really cannot go wrong with the Cayman. I did not feel any of those things with the suspension, you know, being McPherson, limiting the car or anything. I think it is overall a fantastic package, especially with the mods done to this guy. The exhaust is absolutely insane. We have perfect amount of power, perfect amount of torque, and I think it's just right. This car is pretty much at that momentum, perfect spot where it's not slow car fast, but competitively to other cars in the market, I think this just gives you a way more enjoyable and holistic experience when it comes to power and all the inputs. Everything just feels right when it comes to the interior, when it comes to all the metrics of just what makes a good driver's car. I think this hits it on so many marks, and super grateful for the opportunity just to give this car a proper rip. Now, do I want one? Yes, I think I still want one. It's just a different level, another level of car. I think Porsche does such a good job with the refinement that this car just as a package just makes sense. You don't have to do much to really extract and enjoy the performance, and I think that's why you just see with their values and everything, these cars are just so freaking special. Any closing remarks or things you want to say, Angelo?
No, I think you summed it up pretty well, actually.
Yeah. I'm blown away, absolutely blown away. I'm gonna do a walk around of the car to show you guys a little bit more about the mods done and everything, and we will go from there, so stay tuned. Alrighty guys, here we have the GT4 in its glory. This is the guards red color. We got some autocross stickers on everything, but Angelo drives this car to its fullest extent. It is such a beast. You can see the MCS external reservoirs on the top here, which is pretty cool. Boom and boom. So overall, just such an awesome package. I mean, this is on all seasons. I was able to toss this around. Of course, you know, with a more better dedicated tire, you're gonna have a better time, but it's just such a blast. I think balance is really everything when it comes to this car. It's a very well balanced package. The interior, I absolutely love. I think that's what sold me mostly on this car compared to the Z06 and other cars. I think this just has been aging so gracefully. I know it's a 2016 vehicle, but when it comes to the sound, just the feeling, like, it just felt good. I don't know how to quantify it, but like, I felt special, I felt cool, like I felt like I'm that guy in this car. And I think that's the power and beauty of Porsches. Like, they're just such well-refined vehicles that when you hop into them and drive them at extent, you're like, yeah, this thing's built to do this and I could do it. So I'm a huge fan. Let me know what you guys think down below. Just super thankful for Angelo for letting me give this car a rip, and let me know what you guys think. I absolutely love this stuff. If you guys have a car and want me to review it, let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Feroz Moto out.